expecting you. These are the Holy Grails. One of these will give you eternal life. The rest will kill you. Choose wisely.
Oh, shit. That doesn't really seem like good options for me, but sure. I'll pick one. Looks good. Oh no. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Sneaker Bench. I'm Spyro and
Raj.
We're back both on camera. Today we're talking about our sneaker grails. Now, before we got to put it out in the open. We did not define grail by any price value, how hard it is to get something. It's just a sneaker that we really want, that we have not been able to get, or we can't get, or
Right.
for whatever reason, it's been really hard. It's eluded us, and we may or may not have it in the future. I don't know Raj's list, but I did just send, since we're filming on my phone, I sent Raj my pictures or my notes and whatnot. So I'm going to be looking off his phone, and he's going to kind of be seeing both. So that's why we're both looking at Raj's phone.
But first, what do we have on feet today? I'm
yeah.
wearing the Air Max Pluses in the OG purple colorway. Love this shoe. You guys have seen it all the time. What are you wearing?
I think those are coming back out next year too. And
Are they really?
I think maybe, but the Air Max Plus, it's having a big thing.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Pata Nike Air Max 1, the waves in like the rust orange color. These are really good. Both.
Guys, we're maxed out.
We're maxed out. We're maxed out right now, and I'm wearing Air Max 1s, and I just might be talking about Air Max 1s today. First, Raj, let's get into one of your grails.
This might be my biggest grail. I want to own these one day, but I'll probably never will. It's the Air Max 1/97, the Sean Weatherspoon collab.
So fire.
So sick, dude. The corduroy, I am a sucker for corduroy. It's my favorite texture. Oh, that's sick.
What the heck was that?
I love corduroy. It's my favorite texture. And the whole upper is corduroy, and the details on the shoe are sick. The fact that you can get like your own patches and put it on there is awesome. And yeah, I just love this shoe, but it's like $1,000. It's like
It's not going to happen.
It's a lot for a shoe.
It's also never going to come back out again. There's no chance.
Maybe one day if I'm like rich, I'll buy these.
Those are so cool though. And that was in like the peak of like us becoming into sneakers.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like when they're doing the thing with like the bus where they drive around and like give out the shoes and whatnot. It's so cool. It's not on my list, but honestly, this isn't every grail of ours. We kind of just like thought of stuff, but that's a really good pick, and I think those are crazy. These, oh my gosh. All the Pata anniversary Air Max 1s, like the chlorophyll ones are the ones I'm talking about right now.
Yeah,
so cool. I have the other ones on my list too. Those green ones, like the green color, it's just so good.
Yeah.
And I think it's in a denim, and it's got the mini swoosh.
It's denim? That's sick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's denim. And those are something else. And to a regular person, they might say, well, that's just a green Air Max 1. I have a green Air Max 1 for Pete's sake. Why is this one different? It's like the materials, the details,
Yeah.
the collaboration. It's just, those are really, really good. It's got the cool Pata logo, I think in like the block letters on the tongue.
And even on the back, I bet.
I don't know about that, but I know for sure on the tongue.
Okay.
And those are something I'd love to have. Like so good.
Yeah, those are super sick. Holy smokes. My next shoe is a very known shoe, but I love Jordan 1s, so it has to be the band ones. This shoe, it was 2016. I remember it so vividly. I was like in the StockX checkout. It was like $220, and I was like, oh wait, I think they'll go down because they had been dropping in resale prices for like a week. They had gone from like $300 down to $220, and I was like, I'll wait another week, and by next week, hopefully they'll be like right around retail. And they just never. They went all the way back up, and then I couldn't afford them. And
we were high schoolers.
We were high schoolers, and I was just so sad about it, and I'm still upset about it. And I'm gonna own Chicago, or I'm gonna own Band Ones one day. I will own Band Ones. They're my favorite one of all time. One of my favorite sneakers of all time. That is just so freaking cool.
I don't have the Band Ones either. I have a Band One story that's will be told a different video, but those are great, and yeah, it's stuff like that is stuff like from high school where we're trying to dig stuff up, and to some people, they may say, you know, well, that's a sneaker that's gonna come back out. That's not a Grail, but to us,
it's my Grail. This is my Grail.
Yeah. Next one on my list, I'm talking about another Pata, the Cherry Wood Air Max 1s. Those are crazy.
So far.
Another sneaker that's not going to come back out, guys.
Crazy.
Like, they're not going to come back out, and that's sad. Actually, I got a slim sliver of hope that maybe a shoe like that would come out, but those are just wild. And you guys see what I wear on this channel. Like, this is something I'd wear.
The outsole is so sick, too.
I know. It's got the multicolor
outsole, that's insane.
I throw on my corduroy pants, wear those things, like,
oh my gosh.
I'm unstoppable.
Dude, that's all you.
You know. It's got like the what is that, like the towel, towel like swoosh.
Yeah, that's sick.
I forget the name of that, but it's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Pata and Para are two of my like favorite collaborators, and I've got more of them on here, so if you don't like that, I'm sorry.
My next one is another one. It is the other most classic Jordan 1 of all time. It is the Chicago one. I didn't get these on drop.
For the reimagined. But are you talking about any of them?
Yeah, I just want a Chicago one. I think they're so sick. And, like, I don't know what I've been thinking about it. If I get the Band and the Chicago ones, I might hoop in one of them. I think just once. I think that would feel so cool.
You got to get a photo. We got to get a photo off. Get like a wedding photographer and be like, this is just as important.
Yeah. It's like I'd be shooting a fadeaway. It's like, this is actually, guys, like, take it seriously.
I'm more of a Chicago one guy over a Band one, but it would be cool to have both of them. But if I had to choose one, I'd choose the Chicago. Sorry guys. We got the Pata, another one from the what is it? That was their 5th anniversary from the denim pack. This is just the actual like denim one. It's got like the dark green, the dark purple, the dark like
the red goes crazy too. The red's
this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. And I'm sorry for like the first all these being like Air Max 1 collabs with Pata, Para, or both of them. But I literally love these, and these are my Grails, and these are shoes that came out I think in 2009 around then, so I couldn't have gotten them. And will they come back out? Probably not, but I do love those.
You never know. You never know.
You never know.
All right. My next sneaker is here. This is it's right. No one else is gonna resonate with this. No one else is gonna resonate with this, and I get
to the next time stamp.
But the D Rose 6s boost and the multicolor Prime Knit, man, you're so far. I've always wanted a D Rose 6. When they came out, I was like in high school. My parents just wouldn't buy them for me, and I think I was like maybe even middle school, and my parents just wouldn't buy them for me. I've always wanted a D Rose 6, and like I just love this colorway.
Go Bulls.
Go Bulls. I love Derrick Rose so much, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on.
These, oh my gosh.
Those are cool.
Nike Air Max 95, Running Man, Para. I don't know if it's an official collab, but I think it is, but I wasn't for sure, but it is the Para colors on an Air Max 95. Oh my gosh, those are so good. You hear a lot of other people talk about those, and if I were to get like one Air Max 95, other than the neons, which those are the only ones I have, like this would be one that's just at the top of the list. That would be so cool to have. I love those.
I mean,
they're so cool.
The black really complements all those bright colors. It just looks cool.
That's the thing. It's like usually I'm not like a black sneaker person, but every once in a while, something like that will come along where it's got the black midsole, and it's like the Air Max 95 just looks so good.
Yep.
And with the Para colors, like, oh my gosh, I would love those.
Yep. Those are sweet. Next on my list is the SB Dunk Lows in the blue lobster colorway. These are just so dope.
The blue lobster is your favorite one?
I think so. Really? These are so freaking sick, dude. I love the different shades of blue they use. I love the like really light outsole. I love the like tie-dye blue like sock liner. I think that looks sick. And I also don't have an SB Dunk.
Gotta fix that.
I gotta fix it. I'm waiting for like the whole SB Dunk market to like really crash.
It's
and then I'm
happening.
It's starting to It's happening for sure. But I think like in the next year, it's gonna like come falling down like the 2008 housing crash, and I'm just gonna be able to scoop up a bunch of Dunks.
Yeah, Dunks are cool, and that's a good moment to say like, even if Dunks lose popularity, it's a good time to buy what you like and stuff like that. If you can get it on the low or at least a reasonable price, those are crazy. Those are really nice. I don't know if the blues would be my choice over the other lobsters, but they're good. They're really good.
The blues are so sick.
If you were to get something like that, I'd be so excited.
Yeah, they're $2,600, so I'm not. But
this is maybe my most recent release sneaker that's on my list, but the Nike Sacai LD Waffle in like the original blue, yellow, and red color. This is a shoe that's not too expensive, so I could hypothetically get it in the future, but it's one where it's like I really got to make a point to be like, I'm saving up for a few months to not just like spend that much on a shoe all at once. They're really cool. I love those, and I think Sacai has done a lot of cool stuff, but those are by far the coolest ones.
Yep.
Other colorways of that are cool with like the yellow, pink, and green, and then the other colors.
I think this is my favorite colorway though, by far.
That's my favorite colorway by far, but the other ones are cool too if you have those.
I will say like I've liked a lot of the Sacai collabs. Like I liked even the Sacai Blazers. It's not necessarily a shoe that I would pick up now, but like I really liked those in high school. I remember when those came out, I was like, those are sick.
I respect the Sacai collabs, but those are my favorite, and I think those are really, really cool.
I agree. Next up, the Jordan 11 Breads. I've missed on these every time, and I gotta have them. I gotta have them.
And not only do we like Jordans here, but we're Bulls fans, so you know, we connect into these in a way you could not understand.
Yeah, that's why. So far, out of I think my 6 sneakers, like 4 of them have been Bulls related. Either it's D-Rose or Jordan.
The D-Rose, what a shocker that was.
I love that shoe, man. Shut up.
I have 2 SBs on my list. I've got the Stussy, what are they? The cherry. They're just the cherry Stussy SBs, and those are really cool. I would wear those all the time.
Oh my gosh.
Another shoe that you can't, like, those are so expensive. I could never afford those.
Oh yeah.
That's a shoe that could be like a sneaky candidate to re-release. I don't really want Nike to do that because like it's cool when stuff like this is special, and like there should be things that I can't get.
Yeah.
But would I be totally surprised if they like switched it up a little bit and re-released like a tribute kind of one? No. But
like
those
a
are
reverse cherry or something.
Yeah.
Like
Actually, that's a good.
A reverse cherry would actually probably look pretty sweet.
I would get those too.
I would probably get those too.
So that's actually that's a good idea. So that's another one of mine.
My next ones are the Kobe 9 Elite Low Beethovens. Such a fire basketball shoe. Maybe the coolest basketball shoe, like that you can still play in today. These are so sick. I remember when these came out, and I know that they're like $700, and I can't pay that much for a basketball shoe, but I want them so bad, and they're so hot.
We talked about this in our like top 10 Kobe's that we want to come out video.
Weren't they our number ones?
They're both of our number ones. But I think we talked about it then too. I don't know if this is like an us thing or an everybody thing. I think people liked them when they came out, but like for both of us, this is like our favorite Kobe shoe, and we love that shoe. I don't know if everybody loves it as much as we do. Let us know if you feel the same way, but those are really, really cool.
I feel like when the unfortunate Kobe news kind of came up or happened, everyone like gravitated towards the Grinches, which is a great colorway. The Grinch isn't a bad colorway, but it's like I feel like I would have totally gravitated towards the Beethovens over the Grinches. Like if I was playing on court, if I was an NBA player, if I was 6'5" and could shoot and could dunk and stuff.
They also re-released the Grinches though, so that people could get them. Which maybe if the Beethovens come back out,
I'm getting them. I'm getting them.
I think I'd get them as well. But my second SB Dunk on the list is the MF Doom Dunk Highs. Those are really, really cool.
Those are sweet.
There's so much like cool imagery. Like the translucent sole has like MF Doom art on the bottom, and then the insole has MF Doom art, and then it's got the mask on the tongue, and it's got MF Doom and like his signature kind of like graffiti print embroidered into the side with the ostrich print
Yeah.
on the toe, and it's got so many details. I'm also just like a fan of MF Doom's music, and you know, we've talked about that past in the channel where it's like someone makes a shoe, I really want to be a fan of what they do, and it's not too often where someone you are a big fan of makes a shoe or has a shoe. MF Doom passed away a few years ago as well, and that was really sad. And that was one of the first like artists or like just famous people that passed away that I was like a huge fan of, and that stunk. But I think it's cool that he has a shoe, and that's a shoe I'd love to get just to represent MF Doom. And yeah, really cool shoe.
It's a sick shoe. I like the red laces too. I think the red laces are cool on that shoe. I'm not necessarily a big like colored lacer. Colored lacer. I'm not necessarily a big colored lace type of guy, but those are sweet. My last grail is the LeBron 10 Prisms. I love the LeBron 10 so much, man.
LeBron 10s are sick.
They're sweet, dude. LeBron 10s are the best LeBron shoe, I think, by far. But these are so sweet. I love the like multicolor all across the shoe. I love the like titanium looking, like how they added the shine to that whole upper. I think it looks super cool. There's just something about this shoe. It's just got a chokehold on me, man.
I like the LeBron 10s. I probably would pick a different colorway over those, like the Corks or something like that. But it's a cool shoe for sure. Let's just rattle off my last few. I had a few extras. Atmos Air Max 1, the Atmos Elephants.
So hot.
So good.
So hot.
We saw a guy randomly. We were coming home from the bars a few months ago, and we were at a late night food spot, and a guy was wearing a pair of these. Surely they were not real. They did not look real. And I go, Raj, look at that. The guy's wearing fake Air Max Atmos Elephants, and he's like, those are fake. And it's like, first of all, they didn't look real, and second of all, who is wearing Atmos Elephants at 2 a.m. getting late night
dude,
like
maybe
drunk food?
he just had a collection like that.
The shape was off. They weren't real. Yeah. They were not real. But like the whole fact that I saw somebody wearing that at that time in the morning, weird. Also, Atmos Air Max 1 Viotex. So good. Oh my gosh. Like,
yeah, those are crazy. Holy smokes.
Colorways like this, it's like, why?
Those are wild.
There's not stuff like this.
No.
And I don't want to sound like annoying about it, but like colorways like this, it's not too complicated, but there's so much going on with like simple colorways, simple colors, and the pop of purple and the mini swooshes. Oh my gosh. Like we've said in the past, mini swoosh. You give a mini swoosh to me, I'm going to be okay.
He's gonna want the shoe.
And I put almost all like Nikes on my list, so I tried to think hard about like, okay, there's definitely other brands that I like, and like we're talking about, we have a deep connection with stuff that came out in high school. So a lot of Ultra Boost and stuff that was coming out then were like really big deals for both of us. And specifically, one of the ones that was just like hard to get, impossible to get in high school was the SNS Tea Time Ultra Boost. Simple colorway, like it's white and black.
But like a super cool color.
Super cool.
Super sick.
The fine details. I think the cage is leather. I think.
Yeah, it is.
And
I remember that.
When you like looking stuff like that on pictures in high school, we were just like, oh my gosh, those are so cool.
Yeah.
And of course, we'd settle for the black or the white. We both had other Ultra Boost colorways, but something like that was just unattainable.
So
and if something like that came out again, I would. I'd be interested.
I would surely buy.
I'd be listening.
The Ultra Boost will come back. They will come back.
Oh yeah, no, it'll come back.
That's a shoe just like the Dunk, where it's like it had its cycle, then it was dead, and then now everyone's gonna like hate on it and say it's not a cool sneaker, but then it'll come back. I promise you.
But it's different because like when the SB comes back, it's already had its like first resurgence, so it's like coming back again. Whereas when the Ultra Boost inevitably comes back, that's gonna be like the first Ultra Boost resurgence. So that'll actually be cooler than like the Dunk coming back now, because the Dunk's going out of style. It'll come back in, it'll go out in, out in. Like Ultra Boost was in, it went out, and it's bound to come back for the first time.
And then when it comes back, there's gonna be so many cool colorways too. When it comes back when it has its like first resurgence, because like there were a ton of Nike SB colorways that like within its first like moment, like its first resurgence, I guess, a ton of new cool colorways came out, a ton of new cool collaborators. And I think the same thing's gonna happen with Ultra Boost.
We will see. Those are our grails. Obviously, we missed stuff like. We researched this, but at the same time, it's like we just think about shoes we liked.
Yeah.
clearly I was thinking about Air Max 1s when I was researching this because I have a lot of them on there.
I was thinking about basketball shoes.
So
performance Nike shoes.
we have other shoes that we
Yeah.
like, and honestly, we could probably make another video like this. But let us know if you enjoyed. Let us know what your grails are. Put a few in the comments. We'd love to hear what you have to say, and we always respond to comments. So
It's been a pleasure.
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Peace.